Alright, hello everyone, Tom here with Tom Gear. So, I thought I'd do a quick video of upgrading my Ford Mustang sync system. So an update became available this month, and I'm getting ready to apply it. So, I'm going to walk you through the process. I've actually never done this before. This is my first time doing it. So, this is probably a very simple process. It's several steps outlined on Ford's website. I'm gonna just follow it off the top of my head, but basically you have to go on, you have to send your vehicle health report if your vehicle supports it, then you have to go and download the software and install the software, and then you have to update the Ford website saying that you updated the software. So I'm going to go through that whole process here in this video.
Alright, so before we dive into the actual install, I want to walk you through some of the prep work I did. So this is Ford's sync website. This is where we're going to go ahead and go through the download process and some post-process. So the first step out of 4 is actually to download the image. So you could go ahead and read through this, but you want to go ahead and click on the blue button at the bottom that says Start Download. You're going to accept the user agreement. It's going to start the download to your computer. Now in this case, I already have it downloaded, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel it. But the next thing you want to do is read through these instructions on how to put it on your USB drive. Now, after you're done with that, let's go ahead and move back to the install on the vehicle.
I'm going to first send out my vehicle health report. So I'm just going to turn on the sync system. And I do have my phone here. And we're going to go in vehicle health report. Run the vehicle health report.
Your vehicle must be in run for at least a minute before running a vehicle health report.
Okay, so the vehicle has to be running. I did not know that. So I'm actually in my garage right now. So I'm going to crack my garage door. And I'm going to start the car. And I guess we got to wait a minute for the vehicle to warm up. Yeah, so while the vehicle's warming up here, as far as getting the sync software updated, you do it one of two ways. So you can use an SD card. If you don't have navigation, you could use your SD card slot to put the software on the SD card, or you could use a USB drive. So that's what I'm using. I've got a 32 gig USB drive here, and it's formatted using FAT32. So the software is able to be recognized by the system. I will say though that the download was around 600 megabytes and it was zipped. So once it extracts, they recommend at least a 2 gig USB drive. So at 32, this should be plenty. So we'll see how it works out. But first we got to send the vehicle health report. All right, so I think it's been about a minute since the vehicle's been on. So I'm going to go ahead and try to run the vehicle health report again. There we go.
Please wait while data is collected for your report. Please wait while your report is being sent. Vehicle health report submitted successfully.
Awesome. So, according to the Ford's website, you're supposed to wait until you get an email notification that the report's been sent and received. Typically, this happens fairly quickly. I'm not too worried about it. I am going to check here, though, real quick. Okay, I don't have it yet. Usually takes a few minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and proceed with the next part of the upgrade. Now, normally they want you to send the vehicle health report because they want to make sure that the version that you're running is the last version that was reported, because there are instances where you actually have to do jumps in code. Now, I happen to know in this case that I'm at the last revision of code, so there's not going to be a jump needed. So what you're supposed to do is shut off the vehicle. So I'm going to do that right now. And I'm going to take my thumb drive right here, and I'm going to put it in the front USB port. And it's...
Please keep your vehicle running, not accessory mode, throughout the entire installation. If you choose to upgrade your vehicle while idling in your driveway, Make sure your vehicle is not in an enclosed space such as a garage during this time. Additionally, always make sure airflow under the vehicle is not blocked by tall grass, snow, or any other obstruction.
Wow, okay. That's pretty ridiculous. So apparently you have to leave the vehicle running. So went ahead and just started it. And go ahead and hit OK here. Now they say this could take up to 30 minutes. I probably don't see that taking 30 minutes, but let's just go ahead and see right now. So we're about 30 seconds in.
Congratulations! You have successfully updated your sync software to Gen 2 version 3.8. Please do not remove your USB device until after you press OK on the final installation complete message. After this message, then take your USB device and return to your sync owner account at www.syncmyride.com/support to confirm you have updated your software successfully.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and proceed with the rest of the installation here. So as far as the upgrade, I'm assuming it's done now at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. Okay, so installation complete. Hit OK again. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and send another vehicle health report just because I can. Okay, so this actually was something that I did expect. Now, they did say on the website that you do have to re-add your phone, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so I got my phone paired back up with my system. Now, I did notice that my background was removed as well, so I'm willing to bet it's probably not on the system. It's back to the default. Let me see if it's still available. Yep. So it's no longer there. However, they do have a Ford logo now as available wallpaper. I'm not going to do that. So I'll have to locate my wallpaper that I had and re-add that. So something to keep in mind for whenever you do this. So back to what I was going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do the vehicle health report. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to just go ahead and remove the USB drive I used to upgrade. And I'll probably put my background on that and have it put back on the system here. I'll do that another time. That's something that's very simple to do. There are videos out there.
Vehicle health report submitted successfully.
Alright. So it actually looks like this thing probably reverted back to default settings because I had this set to 10,000. And I have that set to on, so it looks like everything's set back to default. So I'm just going to go through a few settings here real quick, and yep, this is all reset. So I'm going to take a few minutes and just reset everything back to the way I like it. Alright, so I got the settings back to how I had it before, minus the background. I'm gonna have to do that at a separate point. Just probably real quick, I'm gonna plug in my iPhone here. I have a USB lightning cable going to the front USB port. I'm gonna see what happens when I plug in my iPhone. Okay, so the iPhone's plugged in. I see that it's charging the iPhone. I was expecting a prompt, but I'm not getting anything. So let's just see what happens when I hold down.
For your safety, Please stay alert to changing road conditions, and use Sync's voice-activated features while your vehicle is in motion.
Alright, so let's move on to the final portion of the install. So let's take the USB drive out of the car, go back to our computer, put the USB drive back into the computer, and go back to Ford's website. So we want to upload an XML file from the USB drive, and this is what I'm doing right here. Now this is what it's going to look like somewhat. The numbers and letters may be a little bit different, but this is the file you're looking for. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and click on the blue button, which will upload the XML file to the website. This tells Ford that the update has been successful, updates your records. Here's the confirmation screen. This concludes the Sync software update video. Hopefully you got some value out of it. I enjoyed making it. I look forward to making some more videos and hearing from your comments. Take care, everyone. Thanks.